Feeling blue that Game of Thrones is over? Well, check out George R.R. Martin's original masterpiece in paperback and leatherback form. It is the featured item of the day.
Hello everyone, this is Kevin, your Entrepreneur, and we got to talk about Postmates, which we have not talked about in a long time, but they made a major change to their payment system in terms of their delivery fees, and of course, it's good for the customers, bad for the drivers. Here's what it is. There are a couple types of restaurants that Postmates deals with. Partners and non-partners. Partnered restaurants are restaurants that give Postmates a fee for every order that's taken because they are a partner. Postmates basically collects that fee as a reward for highlighting their restaurant on the front page of their app and encouraging people to buy from those restaurants. Restaurants that are not partnered with Postmates buys from, they just don't collect a fee from that service. Well, here's the thing. Postmates has decided to reward the partners a little bit more by making Postmates partnered restaurants a flat $3.99 fee for deliveries anywhere. If you're not a partnered restaurant, it's $5.99. And if you are a Postmates subscriber, and this is if you're a customer, if you're a subscriber, then for $10 a month, any partnered restaurants with Postmates, there's no delivery fee whatsoever. So that's a pretty good deal for Postmates restaurants. Here's who's losing out, of course. It's the drivers. Postmates is not even close to being the most profitable food delivery service. If you want profitability, you go to DoorDash, you go to Caviar, you go to Saucy, you go to Upwork, you go to Grubhub. These are the places that you make your real money. Postmates, and the reason Postmates has never been particularly profitable is because a lot of people buy very small items and don't tip. And if they do tip, it doesn't tip very much. Plus, the deal with Chow Now meant that if you get from a restaurant that Chow Now orders for on Postmates' behalf, you don't get the tip. The restaurant gets the tip. So there's too many things that can go wrong. The one benefit to Postmates, of course, well, the two is this: blitz pricing and distance. That means if you pick up a food from a restaurant and that restaurant was 18 miles away, you got paid for those 18 miles. And you could make $25 right there for that delivery. Easy. Under the new pricing structure, that same order, if it is a Postmates partner, you will get like $3.50. If it's not a Postmates partner, you get $4.50. You get a flat delivery fee. That's not good. That's not good. And let's take a moment now to finally discuss why it's not good in reference to DoorDash and DoorDash's new pay scale. DoorDash for years tried to do the whole flat delivery fee, where it's $5 regardless where it is. The problem with that, of course, is that because they showed people where they were going, and they have to under those circumstances, a lot of people would reject a lot of the orders outright because the distance from restaurant to house was way too far, and usually the order wasn't even big enough. When it's a flat fee, people take advantage of it. They will buy from places that they don't want to drive to, and they will get a big discount. But a lot of drivers won't take those orders because there's no money to be made in them. That was where Postmates could, in theory, defeat DoorDash, because if it's a long distance, someone could see, okay, it's going to take this long to get here, this is how much you're paying, and people either agreed to do it or they didn't. Now you're going to have a very similar thing unless Postmates decides to try to hide the destination, which they would be very wise not to do. They'd be wise not to do this, because if they try to hide the delivery service, then people will just stop delivering for Postmates altogether, because while $4 might be great for a few blocks down the road, it's not okay for 20 miles down the road. It's just not. Well, DoorDash found pretty quickly that this flat fee wasn't working, so they changed to a pay scale, which in theory was supposed to help, because now if the delivery from restaurant to customer, not from wherever to restaurant, but from restaurant to customer, guess what? They would get paid those extra miles. Of course, now the problem with pay scale is like for the very short orders, they get paid way less than the $5. They can sometimes make as little as $1, and so that ended up being a problem. So they created a new problem for themselves. Basically, Postmates had the perfect delivery system payment structure. It was always a flat fee unless you went above certain miles. But under this new flat fee charging thing that Postmates is doing, that is no longer going to be the case. And it's understandable why Postmates did this. They did this because they want to attract more customers to the service. They are, like Uber, losing money, but they don't have nearly as much money as Uber or Lyft to burn. So they need to get customers now. They need to start showing that they can be profitable soon. And how do you do that? Well, you attract customers. But again, this is where the gig economy is a real fine tightrope, whatever you want to call it. You have to toe the line, basically. That's what I'm trying to get at. You have to toe the line because you don't have employees. You have independent contractors, and independent contractors can just stop working one day, and there's nothing to worry about. Heck, it doesn't even affect our ability to get another job. Like if we just quit doing Postmates, what are we going to do? Someone says, can we talk to Postmates? Did you quit? It's like, no. Postmates was an independent contractor. They changed the payment system. We just decided not to do it anymore. That's all it is. So anyway, and that's my phone. It's interesting because DoorDash for a long time had not been working out for this flat fee. They changed it. And stop texting me, Victor. In some cases, their new pay scale works, but in most cases it doesn't. And that's what's going to happen with Postmates because the vast majority of the orders are small distance orders. But we liked getting a long distance order because we would get more money. Unfortunately, what's going to happen now is that there's going to be way more long distance order deliveries for much, much less money. And there's still no guarantee of a tip. So I'm going to leave it there, folks. I'm just going to leave it there. There's my commentary on DoorDash's pay scale, why it didn't work, and how Postmates' new model isn't going to work in my opinion, but maybe you have a different opinion. Do you believe Postmates' new pricing model will work? Do you agree with the scale system? What would your preferred payment system be in terms of how they charge the customers that you think would be fair to both customers and drivers? My personal opinion, before I even ask for your opinion, is I believe in what Postmates system was. You get a flat fee, and if it goes above so many miles, we could make that much money, and there should be a blitz pricing for really heavy time periods. It's that simple. But do you agree with that system, or do you have your own system to propose? I'd love to know. Comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy the videos I make, consider becoming a Patreon member for as little as $1 a month. $5 donations will get you exclusive access to movies that you don't see on this website, or only exclusive to Patreon members, and I will be making one this week, at least one. So check it out. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.